It ain't easy, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't easy. We come away in the Premier League from Selhurst Park with 3 points courtesy of Hakim Ziyech, who is a good footballer in his prime, 28 years old, confident, scoring for the 3rd successive Premier League game in a row. But boy, oh boy, we've got problems. And we got away with it. Just lots to get into today, friends, and it ain't all nice, but some stuff's nice. Get comfortable, settle in. Please do drop a like to show your support on the channel. Yeah, I've got some weird lighting on my face. That's cool. Look, man, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, because there's daily videos, of course, here in Football Therapy, and you might dig it, man. Should we get let's look at these stats. Let's look at these stats. Away at Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace in Selhurst Park, Chelsea played a back 4 system with 4 centre-backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 centre-backs in a system that requires 2 centre-backs. Why play 2 when you can play 4? Azpilicueta was injured. Hudson-Odoi was unable to play, so we couldn't. Thomas Tuchel was less inclined to play wing-back system. Alonso was on the bench, although it was apparently a masterclass bringing him on. More on that. But centre-back, 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 centre-back. Apparently Christensen got a 7 at right-back. Look, Malangsar can play left-back, so it really, it is just Christensen looking a bit peculiar there. It wasn't a 4-3-3, man. It was like a 4-2, and then it was like Pulisic was in behind Lukaku and Havertz, and Ziyech kind of just like floated around a little bit down that right-hand flank for an overload. And he was very good. Havertz was okay until he wasn't. Pulisic had some really bad moments. Clearly down that whole left-hand side there, we were making a nice row of yellow cards there. Look, man, with 9 shots, we had nearly 58% possession. And to be honest, the aerial duels, was even. We weren't good. We weren't good. Look, okay. What happened? Okay, at the end of the first half, Vincente Gaeta came off. Jack Butland came on. Don't know what happened there. Not much happened until the 74th minute. Thomas Tuchel had seen enough and did a triple change, taking off the whole midfield. The whole midfield being Kante and Jorginho. And then brings on Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and I was thinking, I love Ruben, he can make changes. Spoilers, he didn't. Alonso coming on for Malangsar, which seemingly was the masterclass move, because on the 89th minute, Marcus Alonso assists Hakim Ziyech for the only and winning goal in this Premier League tie, seeing Chelsea get all 3 points and a clean sheet. Huh? When you say it like that, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. Look, man, make no bones about it. We needed this because of a potential top 4 race. The only player for me, you guys might tell me certain players in defence might have played well, and maybe they did. So please do comment down below. But for me, the only player that played really well in this game was Hakim Ziyech. Again, like I said at the top of the video, scoring for the 3rd consecutive Premier League game in a row. He also had a goal ruled out for offside in this game. That was only marginally offside, and it wasn't him that was offside. It was Romelu Lukaku, though I don't want to have a go at Lukaku for that, because it was a good move from him to get onto the ball and force a shot from Butland, which of course Ziyech swept up on. So I'm not going to have a go at Lukaku for that, but I will have a go at Lukaku like I'll have a go at Christian Pulisic, because they weren't good. I was excited to see Pulisic playing that role behind the strikers. He did well in Abu Dhabi when he came on and played that role. I was like, you know what? He likes making late runs into the box. He's awful as a false 9, so, let him be more of a shadow striker. He's not good as a wing-back. Even his performances as a winger in his preferred position haven't been good of late. So I wanted to see him there. He was no good there, man. Lukaku was no good. Havertz had good moments, and then he had bad moments, and then towards the end of the game, he had really bad moments. And I tweeted this out, man. I said, right, so what's the situation here? All of our forwards aren't doing anything, or the front three of Havertz, Pulisic and Lukaku. They ain't doing anything. It's not like we can rely on attacking fullbacks to offer service, creativity, and a goal threat, because both our fullbacks are... That's right, they're both centre-backs. So you ain't going to get nothing from them. And like, okay, so what have you got in midfield? Have you got like a Frank Lampard type? We've got Jorginho, we've got Kante. Right, okay. So it was always going to be Hakim Ziyech or nothing in this game. And you know what? Hakim Ziyech came through and he scored the goal. And not just the goal, it was his work off the ball. He's far more, look man. Since he's come to the Premier League, Hakim Ziyech is far more combative. He's really good at winning the ball back. He's a lot stronger at holding it up. He likes to put in a tackle. He likes to track back. All this kind of stuff he didn't do, or certainly didn't need to do, at Ajax, because he was just the sort of creative bad man. He's still the creative bad man, but he's doing all this the dirty work as well, which you need to do to be a top-tier Premier League forward. I mean, he's not really a forward. He's more of a creator. He's not like a Mo Salah, is he? He's not playing right at the pointy end of the pitch, running onto stuff. And by the way, Mo Salah works really hard as well. You have to. But he's more central. I like how we are utilising Hakim Ziyech in this formation to get the most out of him, because he he's let's have a look. I was gonna have a look at his oh, never mind. Yeah, but because he's 28 years old, he's at the peak of his powers. He is very, very talented, and just generally, guys, we don't have that like. That thrust, that eye for a goal, that eye for a disguised pass, the audacity, to like do all these things. We don't have any, or certainly do the things that we need to make a difference in games. Check this out. Let's have a quick look at this. This is the Premier League table. So Chelsea sit third. Now we're on the same amount of matches played. Oh my God, 13 points behind Man City. But more notably, 7 points ahead of fourth place Manchester United on the same amount of games played. So that gives us we know we're not winning the Premier League, but it gives us a comfortable position, though we cannot get complacent. Because, we cannot get complacent because we just don't look convincing, man. We really don't look convincing, and that worries me. Chelsea are an amazing cup team. That's what people say about Chelsea. Oh yeah, they're a great cup team. They, Champions League, one-off games and shootouts like the Super Cup, the Club World Cup, getting to the FA Cup final under Tuchel, getting to the Carabao Cup final under Tuchel. You'd imagine we'd do quite well in the FA Cup campaign this season as well. And, touch wood, we get further in the Champions League again. Hopefully get past French champions Lille. Had to put French champions in there to make them sound probably better than they are. Chelsea are a great cup team, but we can't slip out of the top four. And, of course, as the summer goes on, we will discuss these things as it comes. We will need to develop into a better Premier League team to actually finally put some pressure on Manchester City. Look, man, a good win. No goals conceded. Hakim Ziyech continues his good form. And an opportunity for Tuchel to assess what's going on. I think it was Nizar Kinsella or Liam Twomey, forgive me, I forget who tweeted out about how Chelsea played worse, when they have longer to prepare. Like, we didn't play well in the Club World Cup, really. It was a big win and big moments from players, and, it was a great win, but we weren't playing really well, and we had loads of time to prepare for that game, like over a week or, way over a week. And it was similar, the same to Crystal Palace today. We've gone from having no days to prepare to a lot of time to prepare, and we don't look good. So, I don't want to whinge, man. I know this might sound like I'm being negative, but I don't want to be too negative about this, because ultimately, Chelsea come away with 3 points and a clean sheet, and an opportunity to assess what's going on. Reece James is going to come back, Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to come back, and he looked like he was one of the few players that could serve up Romelu Lukaku. Azpilicueta is coming back, he gets the assist and goal, assist. Chill. Apparently, Alonso, if we're going to play a back four, maybe Alonso. I mean, I don't even know how to feel anymore. I feel like we're through the looking glass here, people. We all got much more excited to see Malang Sarr start at left back over Marcus Alonso. But I don't even know anymore, man. I'm in a haze. I'm in a peculiar haze. What do you think, though? Let me know. Comment down below. Ultimately, a big win. Hakim Ziyech FC. I want to hear your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Make sure you drop them below. And thank you for any of you guys who helped me out by dropping a like on the video. And subscribe if you're new. Peace.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living. I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper.